Diddy demanded that Cassie pay him and Alex Fine pay him $50,000. Y'all, let me tell you something. Diddy is a BITCA ninja, and every day that more and more information comes out, we see the Diddy Pro outlets are now releasing never before seen evidence that the prosecution didn't want in. Talking about it could have changed the trajectory of the case. Boy, shut up. First of all, they just released, the prosecution released evidence, right? Now, let me put this into focus. This evidence are never before released text messages between Diddy and Cassie. Now, why is this evidence just being dropped? Well, it's being dropped on Academics page, and you know they are a ho-ho-ho for Diddy, right? But also, all the insults are running with it. Oh, if this had been shown to the jury, it would have changed the face of the trial. I agree. It would have. Do you know why? Because the defense fought like cats and dogs and were successful in getting these text messages excluded. Because they knew if these text messages were admitted, Diddy would look like an even bigger sleazeball, dirtbag, psycho, predatory person. What is it? It's Diddy harassing Cassie for $50K after Cassie caught him once again grooming other freak-off people. And again, I can't even say cheating because they were on a break. Anyway, let's get into these things because Diddy sounds so pathetic. I don't understand how they thought this was a good idea to release. But I will say one thing, desperate times calls for desperate measures. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And baby, this is desperate. How do you think this makes Diddy look good? Mind you, as you're reading this, know that it was the worst kept industry secret that Diddy was always viciously beating Cassie. Let me repeat that. Diddy was always viciously beating Cassie in public. The elevator incident, the feds latched on to that because it proves it happened. The other stuff wasn't caught on camera, so there was no way that they could prove it. But this proves. But it wasn't the first, second, third, fourth, eighth, 10th time that anything that actually happened. Hold on really quick. Okay, I got these messages up. Again, as you read these messages along with me, tell me how this helps, okay? I'm gonna have to do the dramatic reinterpretation of these messages, so y'all just gonna have to rock with me. Cassie comes in by saying, I don't owe you shit. You owe me, Diddy. Yo, deal with that and we're done. Y'all ain't playing me. Cassie, and you ain't playing me. We're about to have a big problem because all you do is harass me for shit that's wrong. Now you already know that literally while she is talking trash, Alex is sitting there like, let him come. Because here's another thing I will say about Alex Fine. As much as people like to be like, oh, he was broke, he was broke, Diddy paid him $50,000 to train Cassie a few times. Second of all, right? Alex stayed with a great check. Not just with Diddy, he trained movie stars, he trained actors, he trained whole movie sets and actually TV sets. But my point of the matter is, Alex Fine has been the only man around Cassie that hasn't been scared of Diddy. Michael Jordan was like, oh, my fault, stepped away. Kid Cudi was like, I don't even know what's going on, right? But the whole point of the matter is, Michael Jordan literally let Diddy know, I'm sorry, not Michael Jordan, Alex let Diddy know I ain't never scared, and that's why Cassie's sitting here talking trash while Alex is probably laid up next to her. Talking about, give me the phone, I'll talk to him. Anyway, Diddy goes on begging, saying, I'm asking you to deal with it. If you deal with it, we won't. So you just literally, instead of going to Alex for the fucking money that you want this man to pay you, you up here harassing Cassie, saying, give me $50K or we gonna have a problem. Always being a little bitch, because once again, you threatening the woman instead of stepping to the man that you had a problem with. Anyway, right? Cassie said, oh, no, we will, no matter what, have a problem. You pushed me too far. Diddy starts going in. You already ran a scam on me with Carrie. You pushed me too far. I'm telling you to deal with it. Deal with it or we don't have a problem. But now it'll be dealt with today. But no, it will be dealt with today. Let's you, me, and him get together. Why are you in a woman's, on her phone, threatening to do something with her when the man is right next to her? I hired him to train you, not to hang out with you and become his friend. Someone is giving me my money back, and y'all can have each other. But you got Alex's number, so again, we already know why. You a bitch. But let's continue. Why did you have to do that with someone I was paying for? Anything more than that is disrespectful. And he disrespected me. And then he texted a whole bunch of heart emojis. Why are you on my MFing phone, Diddy? Cassie got more patience than I do. Sounding like and again, you only know how to threaten women. Let's keep going. Listen, Cassie said, you blocked. He said, do you think that was right? Cassie said, I just told you I didn't, and you're wrong. I've been telling you. And now I'm done. Because unlike what all these insults were put, Diddy and Cassie were off and on again. It was a cycle of abuse. Diddy's just mad that while it was off and he was effing with Carrie's friends, while he was grooming other freak-off people, while he was out, because he cheated on her the entirety of the relationship and everybody knew it, you're mad that she actually found someone that stepped into the roles and helped her get out of this cycle of abuse. But Diddy wasn't done. He said, I'll handle with him. Are you gonna give me back my money? Why are you begging her to do something? Cassie was like, oh, we got a problem, trust. Diddy went off. What does any of that have to do with you effing the trainer? Is that your justification? It's foul. You can't admit that. And I'm tired of you threatening me. I think you need to fix this and you're the one with the threats. And I'm not releasing anything. You're threatening me and I'm letting you know it goes both ways. She said, Cassie literally said what I've been saying. Yo, hit up Alex. I have nothing to do with it. I'm done with you. Okay? Now I know what y'all saying. Oh, this proves Cassie was planning to leak her own tapes. Nah, because let's get further into the message saying, listen what she was threatening to do. He said, how are you comparing her to a trainer I paid for? She said, you were effing Carrie's friend. That's one of Cassie's best friend. F you, right? So he's coming at her about how dare you be seeing Alex while you were literally messing. Anyway, right? Diddy said, so you want to hurt me because I effed with the trainer? Release the videos also. So I guess Carrie's friend was another trainer. She said, I didn't. Stop accusing me. Release what videos? Fool, you're a lunatic and I'm done. And she also said, and no, I didn't pay for that B for her services, but I've had her blacklisted as a fake ass model. I mean, can Cassie get somebody? You know what? I feel her. They're both talking trash. Let's move on. Anyway, she said like beyond. And now you have it at a point. Everyone is going to know exactly who you are and what you've done if they don't already know. Diddy said, let him know that as a man, he now needs to deal with that. I'll let him know. You have this shit real messy. I refuse to let a white boy that I paid to train F you. You let everyone know that I F with Gina, and everyone will know that you F with him. Cassie said, baby, I'll one-up you. Everybody will know that he is my husband, and I really don't give a damn. And Alex was sitting there like, I don't give a damn too. If you don't give a damn, we don't give a what? Anyway, right? He said, I'm telling you that you're wrong. No, I'm sorry. Cassie said, yo, I'm telling you you're wrong. Diddy said, why did you have to do that knowing I was paying for it? Damn, why? Listen, Cassie said, oh, guess what? I'm not releasing any tapes, but I will make sure that your lawyer receives pics of my face and body every time you beat me up. Those are the tapes and the videos and the messages that he's like, you're threatening me, threatening to release these images. Now, ask yourself, who was fighting to keep this out? The defense or the prosecution? Because it shows that the abuse goes past those two times. They had this blocked because the defense didn't want the jury to hear it, but y'all can hear it. Diddy goes on to say, I really advise y'all to address this as, please, thank you, I want my money, I'm getting the invoices from Jamal. Still like a little bitch harassing Cassie, why don't you go to Alex? Anyway, she said, I told you I didn't hook up with him in the house. I don't know what you're talking about seriously, and you owe me my face when I almost lost it a few times. Again, she had so much damage. Also, this goes on to prove that Cassie was not messing with him while she was with Diddy, but they did develop a relationship after. And she said, so if you don't want any problems, you can leave me alone. Diddy wasn't done. Whether it was in a house or his or a hotel, I'm still paying for him. Do you think that's right? So where did you hook up with him at? Do you think that's right that I was paying for the trainer you was hooking up with whenever? Cassie texted him back, you are so wrong. Leave me alone. And then she sent a picture of the girl that she accused Diddy of sleeping with, saying, how can you say that I'm cheating when you had other hoes? Okay. Diddy said, I wasn't paying for her. I was paying for this cat, and I want all my money back. I'm not going to let y'all two cornballs play me. How are you even comparing the two? I had this man training you, and I have to deal with that. You can F whoever you want, but the person I was paying for. That's how you and him need a remedy. So let him know I'll be in contact. Why are you still texting Cassie? Oh, it's not over. He said, tell your mother and father about it, or I definitely will. Do you think I was paying $50K for this ninja, then $18 for you and Carrie, and you effing me both ways, effing foul. I promise you'll get nothing good back from your karma. I was paying for this, and you won't even come clean. You were evil. I think I just saw something about it on Instagram. I'll forward it to you. You should get your publicist on this. And oh yes, tell her to send Alex invoices. And then your friend, no, Cassie's blackmailed him the whole time. He's just crashing out. And then your friend extorted me. You really got a foul, evil thing going on. Please stay away from me. You go your way, I'll go mine. No problem. God bless you. For real. I pray your karma don't hit you more than it has now. Because you're a piece of work on the low. Girl, you got everyone fooled. Good for you. I hope it continues to work for you. Love, number blocked, love. I said, okay, it should be done. Nope, Diddy wasn't done. You did me so dirty. I actually spent $50K on this cat. Are you going to do the right thing and reimburse me? I need to know how you think you and him are going to play me like this. You giving me back my money? Let him know I'm coming for mine. Y'all ain't got to take my money and F me over like I'm a sucker. Karma. And then he was stalking Alex's page, and he sent a picture of Alex holding a puppy, saying Natty needed a friend. She's nameless as for now. Diddy said, no, you went too far this time. And the whole time Cassie had him blocked. Y'all, listen, I don't understand what Diddy's team is doing releasing this info. I don't understand how they think it makes Diddy look good. I will say this, there's so many guys being like, oh, Jane was a gold digger, Cassie was a gold digger. So let me get this straight. The woman is bad and they're not, for exchanging money for their body, but the man they're defending is not bad for saying because he beat her left, right, and the third, that doesn't excuse anything, and she needs to pay him his the $50,000 that he claims he paid for a trainer. Man, I say this with all my chest. Diddy, F your money, ninja. And I'm glad Cassie did it. And then you know what? This is what Diddy is like most abusers. You don't got shit to say to the actual man sitting next to her, but you're going to harass her for $50K and talk about karma. Baby, I will say one thing. This lets me know so much that Diddy was mad when Cassie got that $20 million, because that's all that fool cares about. And if Diddy wants to talk about karma, baby, karma came for your ass. And I can't wait until he is finally underneath. If you're watching this, I probably already went live about what it is with the RICO charges. Go ahead and check out that live when we lay it out. And don't forget, we also have merch if you guys want to collect, buy, or do any merch. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.